There. So if you were here for the last stream of Bookwalker, where am I? Hello. Uh-oh. Oh, son of a gun. I closed out the wrong thing. Hold on. So how's everybody doing today? Aside from, I can't hit the right button to save my life. And of course I paused on, like, the stupidest face ever. There we go. Test that, test that. Good, good, good. Okay. There we go. We're here. We're live. What is going on with that? I don't know. Either. Like, paused on surprised face, which, yeah, it, like, keeps wanting to go to surprise face. That's weird. So, there we go. Alright, well, we'll turn that off for a second. And let's just go ahead and get into the game here shortly. For those who missed the last stream, let me catch you up. Bookwalker is a new game that just dropped on Thursday, the 22nd. We were playing it yesterday for about 3 hours. Made it through the first 2 books out of from what I can tell, 6. Made it through the first book, which was kind of H.G. Wells' time machine sci-fi-esque. Second book, which was kind of post-apocalyptic, based in Norse mythology, where we had to get a Thor's hammer, not like the Mjolnir, not the mythical Mjolnir, but a Thor's hammer, which appeared to be being used as like a hydraulic press, which was interesting. And now we started up the third book when we last left off, and so far this game is really dark, like really dark. We chose not to kill the alchemist who had the potion of invincibility, which we needed. We gave him half, we took half, we got fired because we needed the whole potion, yada yada. Second one, we needed a Thor's hammer from the book. This one, it looks to be a magical wand. We're getting into the realm of fantasy now. And we have slaughtered a lot of characters, which are companion Roderick, who's in the lamp you'll see here in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. And we're here, which is in this lamp that he's holding. That's Roderick. He's a character from a book, but he doesn't remember what book, who he is. We just named him Roderick because we're kind of a dick. But we did make Roderick a promise at the end of the last episode that we were going to help as many characters as we could. We're not going to kill anyone, which we have done relentlessly in the past, in the past 2 books. Not really. We were just kind of a dick. We killed a few robots, which in theory shouldn't be too bad. However, when we went to go remove the battery from the first robot, we were both like, yeah, that shouldn't be too bad, right? It's a robot. We'll just put the battery back in. It killed it. It killed it hard. Like, it went into the dark and it screamed and it was... Ugh. Anyway, let's jump back in, shall we? Hopefully... There we go. Let's jump back into the realm of fantasy. Hopefully it left us right where it left off. I think it auto-saves as it goes, because there is no save option. There was a bug last time when we played yesterday. where we couldn't read any notes. It kind of just trailed off the screen. Hopefully that's fixed. I didn't see an update come through. So I am just kind of, okay, yes, the Kornelius Paradox. So we need a Cornelius magic wand. Let's go ahead and check. Nope, that didn't fix anything. But let's go ahead and jump into the Cornelius Paradox. I was worried that it had autosaved the end of the second book, the Call of Lightning, or whatever the name was. Here we are. Okay, so it is after the opening cutscene. It just starts us off in the real world. Okay. So let's go over to the message board. We read these all last time. There are some job postings. It sounds like we're going to get a job as a janitor. Let's talk to the teacher. Man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place at this old-fashioned school of magic. My God. He notices you looking at him and tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. Do you know how to get inside? You know how to get inside? I'm already scheduled. I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. there, there are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher. Nods briefly. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. What's that? What's that? Some kind of magic. It, it's not. It's hard to explain. He waves a dismissive hand at you and returns to his thoughts. Oh, rude. Oh, let's talk to the receptionist. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV set on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her eyebrows in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right. I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now, I asked you, who are you and why are you here? Tell the truth. I came here to help all the characters in this book, and then I'm going to steal Cornelius's magic wand. Oh, we should not have said that. Right. Continues watching TV. Show her the job listing. You're looking for a janitor. I'm looking for work. Yes, yes, we've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes and finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? Lie. It was an accident. I was in an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name? A 10. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent, you're hired. Just like that? Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off all the shelves and come back here. What about those cleaning products? We're fresh out. Turns her attention back to the TV. I'll get it done. Alright, so library, restroom. I guess the restroom's gonna be next. That's image on the floor. 3 crests. These must be the school's guilds. So we need to go to the library. Oh my God. How long have you been without a janitor? Like, this hurts my heart. Old books and boxes. Bucks. We'll take all of that. Shelf. The shelves aren't going to wash themselves. And of course, they just had to be the biggest shelves I've ever seen in my life. I need to go find water for my rag. Alright, so I guess we need to go to the bathroom first. Uh, I keep losing track of the cursor. It's so tiny. This bathroom just looks horrendous. Fill the bucket. Now we have water. Is that smoke coming out of the stalls? You know, I'm not even gonna ask until I have to. Let's just go to the library and make that look a little nicer. Back to the shelf. The shelves aren't going to wash themselves. And of course, they just had to be the biggest shelves I've ever seen in my life. Start dusting. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? You take the rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't let just anyone pass by and go into the main hall, and that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help? Oh, yeah, alright. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor, even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe a layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagine an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of the book. Read the paper. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student's. There's a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all these symbols are destroyed? What will happen once they are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rag, bucket, and dust on the shelves. Sounds like the student didn't finish their homework, and we just got frustrated that we didn't get the answer. Well, I think this shelf is clean now. We should get the other shelves done then. See, that looks so nice. How long have they been without a janitor for all of these cobwebs to build up? This is the biggest shelf in the room, and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. Start dusting. You wet the rag in the bucket and start wiping the dust off the shelves. It's boring work, and your eyes start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. So curiosity killed the cat. You dust off. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest, and an inscription: the Paradox Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder, and nothing catches your eye at first. But then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Of course we're going to read it. Dear Maricus, I'm asking you please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there is a religious aspect to it that I'd left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their powers to destroy the armies of the enemy, which, of course, in this day and age, is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. Oh my god. The Paradox Guild. Okay. Just keep dusting. You keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Well, I think this shelf is clean now. Then I suggest we get started on the next one. Listen. So, wizards in this world are immediately conscripted into the military. That's interesting. Jump back. Okay. I forgot I can't see the chat in Streamlabs, so switched over to Twitch so I can actually see the chat and talk to you guys. It's a dusty shelf that looks dustier than the others. Start dusting. You sigh and start wiping the dust off the shelves, but stop when your rag catches on something. There's something scratched into the shelf. Examine the inscription. These look like runes. Oh no, they're words. It says, second shelf, third book from the left. Washing the shelf. 15 minutes later. Alright, this shelf is done. I washed all the shelves. I should go tell the receptionist I'm done. Let's go. But first, looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Second shelf, third book from the left. This one? You pull out the book and you hear a click. Ooh. Secret staircase. I know I'm supposed to go back to the receptionist. Holy shit. I know I'm supposed to go back to the receptionist, but they were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world is something. Blah, 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 blah. Damp book, take all. That'll be turned to ink later. Writing desk. What's in the writing desk? There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It has seen better days. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Ooh, a lock. That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. I'll need some kind of tool for this. Walk away. Alright, so when we get either pliers or a lockpick, we'll be coming back. Alright, so back to the lobby so we can go tell the receptionist, hey, we're done. We cleaned up the library, you nasty fucks. Ah, you finished dusting? Well done. We'll see about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to help. You give Roderick's cage a satisfied glance. Get going now, you have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. You go straight to the headmaster. There is a spill in his office that needs cleaned up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I unlock the door for you. Fine. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the headmaster, I guess. I am enjoying the point and click style aspect of this. I've always enjoyed point and click games, they're fun. Though some of them were a bit overcomplicated. So down the hall to the right. Right? Is that a lock on a oh, that's the wand. I thought that was a candle. I was like, what? You see an opulent, though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. I didn't think we'd get to it so easily. What? That's Cornelius's wand. The one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There is nothing but thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. Look around. There's not a soul in the hallway. This is way too easy. This is magically trapped or something. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. You continue scanning your surroundings, and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Is that thing working? What is it? That thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the holdup? Examine the wand. The wand looks old, and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. Tug at the lock. I've never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you a new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really don't. I really think we should just break the glass, grab the wand, and. The man starts reaching for his belt where his own wand sits in a holster. Come on, smash the glass! Uh. See, I have a funny feeling if we smash the case, it's not going to end well for us. Can you not hear me? He's pointing his wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. That wand is just so gorgeous. Man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. I get the feeling there's some kind of trap there other than just the lock. Come in, come in. An old man an old man who also an old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. Hmm. You found us through the job posting? Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really? It's not very often you hear something like that from a known wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up over here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. It doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. I can't decide on a voice for this guy. What kind of potion? Maricus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose anything my ancestors passed down to me. I see. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace. Spring. It's just herbal Beloza tea. Get started on the first aid. You start wiping at the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from Geomancy Department too. The Geomancy symbols was shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why, indeed. That's our history. Let the history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain is finally gone. You can start on the next one. Just get started on the second stain. The second stain is bigger than the first, and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. First cleaning shelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. That wand you have out in the hallway is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. The headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed, enjoy it while it's still here. What do you mean, while it's still here? The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Maricus. We found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? I don't think so. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and it shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol for our school up for sale. I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. Hold on. You should probably sit down. The wand. Cornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. He jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. He's gonna go take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry, he's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, I have the only key to the case. Pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Yes. Thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now what's going on out there? Let me go see. Oh, well, he's gone. All sorts of junk with tea spilled on it. Anything else we can... there's something over here. Ah, bread and a couple pieces of metal. Well, take it. Well, let's go back out to the hall, see what's going on. Oh. What's going on here? A crowd of people has gathered in the hall. They are whispering amongst themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. It's the wand, headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell. Fuck. Damn it. The client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. All right, then. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Maricus? You left the office, and then you must have walked right past it. But it was there at the time. Oh, shit. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially when it comes to the theft of school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it. The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true. But for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. And you too. He quickly points at you, but definitely not you. He points, but definitely not you. He points at the former headmaster. All of you start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're a little slow to speak, and it sounds silly. All right, then, everyone, get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. The crowd disperses. So what do we do now? We're going to find the wand. You furiously straighten the collar of your coat. All right. Empty frame. Empty pedestal. Any of the students I can talk to? Doesn't look like it. Portrait? You see a portrait of a man with bandaged hands, or rather what's left of his mangled wrists. How awful. That's one of the old headmasters. Back in the day, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them, like real men. Which, of course, didn't protect them from the consequences of a spell gone wrong. Alright. Well, let's go into the main hall, see what's going on, shall we? teacher, some students. Mikhail. He's got a name. He must be important. Stop right there. I'm just the janitor. I'm just the janitor. Who are you? I'm just the janitor. I guess the school isn't out of money. Can't even hire normal people. See that teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to the room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize that the students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Oh, come on, help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help, and we promised to help everyone. I don't think this counts. They're clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank. We're going to lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes and then let him out. I mean, just look at him, coming in here all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. You don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. I'll think about it. I remember you. We met by the entrance. I see you managed to get inside. Oh, yes, you're that teacher of something gramming. Programming, that's right. Do you think you could help me? My class is starting any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in a different direction. Okay, so. Do we send him to the basement or do we send him to the second floor? That is the question. I feel like we need the students on our side on this one. But that'll mean that Roderick's clearly against it. Right now we need Roderick on our side. Send him to the second floor. Try the second floor. Oh my, are you sure? So many people told me to go check the basement. Trust me, you definitely shouldn't check the basement. Teacher looks over at a group of nearby students. All right, thank you. Thank you then. See you around. You nod, not taking your eyes off the group of students who now look quite annoyed. Mikhail. You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. Ooh, ooh. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name's Mikhail. Shake his hand. It's Anne. Nice to meet you. You're a new janitor, right? More like janitor slash detective. The headmaster tasked me with finding the lost wand. You and the whole rest of the school, yeah? But I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of hurry to find it. Is the wand dangerous? Do you know who might have stolen the wand? I don't, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls. All kinds of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Sure. What do you want to hear about? Tell me about the old teacher. Hold on, I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand, although... Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. Who did you ask me about? The teacher? I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for his lectures and spends his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. Sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way, who usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. Thanks. I'll check it out. I'm afraid I don't know anything else about him. What's going on with the missing student? It's nothing really, just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably runs away. He probably ran away. It happens every semester. The School of Magic isn't really all prestigious nowadays. We should be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Where do you think I should look? I don't know him, but I saw the receptionist putting up some flyers about the search. You should ask her. Undead in the walls? I think it's just a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, then continues. But now that I think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You should ask the students in the dorms. They might know more. Nothing else, thanks. Okay. Did you find out anything else? Walk away. Is this the group of students? The one, did something happen to it? There's a student over here. Some nerd. Dormitory, dormitory, dormitory. Let's look at the bookshelf. Damp book and some papers. Those will be inked later. Let's go. Let's check out some dormitories. There's a student there. Let's go talk to them. The other girls should be back by. The other girls should be back by now. So take a look at the table. Ooh, 3 apples and some candy. Oh, we'll take that. This is contraband. I need it for the investigation. Yeah. Bye. Ah, like taking candy from a student. All right. Dormitory. Okay. Anything I can. Anything? Any other contraband in your crayons? All right. The inscription on the crest says Ziplik. Shady student. What do you want? Frame of a giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. What's that you got there? Nothing. It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school? The student looks at you sullenly. So what's the picture? I said get lost. I said it's get lost. I said it's none of your business. All right. No one else has to know. Did you find something interesting? What's the deal with the painting? Monty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. Secret cache, you say? You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he didn't say where exactly. So he didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait was clearly missing. How about I go find where to hang it myself? But what if there's something valuable in there, and I miss out on it? What if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine. Tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Ooh, now you're talking. Give me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? I'm 25. Then why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. Fine, I'll think about it. Yeah, you do that. One final shove, he pushes the painting all the way under the bed. Okay. So we need to get a drink for the student, who's definitely 25. All right, what's in the last dormitory? Hello. Ooh, I like this dormitory. Like it's nice and warm. It says Imperial. Lit fireplace. It's so stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? An ordinary fireplace. Above it, you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. Let's talk to the girl. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid. I'm just the new janitor. I look like this because I never ate my porridge as a child. Girl lets out a tense giggle. Ask about the undead. Have you heard any rumors about the undead in the walls? No, 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 no. There are no friends in the walls. She whirls around and turns to look at the fireplace, then turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something that we should check it out. Look inside the fireplace. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat, and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. Looking. You can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How did they get there? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Use the water. Just a fire, and you have a bucket of water. You put two and two together, and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss, but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? A what? There's clearly something fishy about this fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Oh, what can I use? Actually, anything you want, as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? A who? Never mind. I guess there's one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. Well, time to go back to the real world. Alright. Oh, phone's ringing. Yes, hello. Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap to it. The client's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. Alright, I'll try to speed things up. Get going. Things up. Alright, so where would a fire extinguisher be? Maybe in the kitchen? God dang. I'll get you your wand, just leave me alone. Lieutenant Quist? Oh, yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. You were notified that you were being contacted for questioning? I was. Oh, more like, it's about your neighbor. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name over the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. The man who lived on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with it? Or the Writers Police, for that matter. Didn't you know your neighbor was a writer? What? So you never talked to him? Oh, all this time he was a writer? He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago I think it would be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Alright. I swear to God, if that phone goes off again. Fireplace. Someone's stealing food again. Have a conscience. My children are hungry. Tickle. Excuse me, are you home? Did we ever give him back his sledgehammer? Are we going to give him back his sledgehammer? Oh. Oh, hello. What happened here? Burglary, residence. Michael Kyle. Forced entry, forced open door. Front door visible. Unlocked. Okay. So there was a burglary. Got it. Fire extinguisher. Nothing of the sort. Hello? Sorry to bother you. Excuse me. I really need the key to the storage room. Please, I can hear that you're in there. I need the fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. I'm trying to help you too. Time is running out. We're all going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. I don't smell smoke. Where's this fire you're going on about? In my apartment. It just started. I'm not lying. I think something happened with the wiring. What? Do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? All right, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. Thank you. Just ask old Henry how good I am about that. I definitely returned his sledgehammer. Got a fire extinguisher. All right. Got the fire extinguisher. We can go back into the book. Use the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. Shoot the fire extinguisher's foam right into the flames. How's that for you, An enchanted fireplace. Oh. Secret passage. Hello. A group of girls stands by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear the way. Hey, what are you doing here? Girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet, one of them whispers through her teeth. How did you get in here? Shut up! Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. You turn and see four dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, they heard you! Now we have to fight! Are those the undead in the walls I've heard about? Yep. Stand back. I'll deal with them. Girl looks at your ID badge curiously. What a combat-ready Janita we have. We can take care of ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? We're combat wizards. Oh, I've heard something about you. Well, let me try and deal with them first. Girls move aside. The dark figures get closer. There's no retreating now. Done. Stunning them again. Now I want to try the splash damage. Nice. I'll take that hit for that splash damage. Oh shit. The fuck? Okay. Uh, shield? Oh, I guess I use ink for the slash. I get it. Um, okay, I get it. I get it now. Rags, crowbar parts, burnt papers. There's a chest over here. There's a lock on it. Let's go talk to the students. Girls look at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classrooms, then she locked us in. Then these undead started coming out. But we, unlike some people, know better than to go about yelling. And they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do too. You steal the wand? The wand? Oh, of course something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand. Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. Guess so. You alright? We're totally fine. We're gonna catch our breath and head back upstairs. Don't hang around here. There might be more of those things. Alright then. Don't hang around down here. Don't hang around here too long. I need to get back to searching for the wand. Okay, see you. Anything else of interest around here? Doesn't look like it. The girl is sitting in the same spot, slowly rocking back and forth. Tell me what happened. Girl instantly burst into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? She wanted to feed the other girls to those creatures. I found them. I found them in an abandoned dormitory, and they didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Help. Wait, hold on. Those definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind. You wave a hand at her and turn around. It seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. Where are you going? And what happened to the girls downstairs? They're alive and really angry. If I were you, I would hide. Girl doesn't answer. Alright. I warned her. It's the best I could do. Alright, so we've explored the dormitory. Excuse me. We've explored the dormitories. Let's go down to the basement. Though I have a funny feeling that prank that the students were going to pull on a teacher is now going to be pulled on me. Hey, how's it going? Have you found anything yet? I found out the truth about the undead. Oh yeah? Did you learn anything? They really do exist. This one girl made friends with them, and she tried to feed them to some of the other girls. What? That was my reaction too. What am I supposed to do with that? I thought people might have been exposed to ammonia gas. I'll tell the headmasters about the girl and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks. At least we have one less suspect now. Walk away. Down the stairs we go. Laboratory. Heard the missing teachers. Oh, hey, workbench. Anything else aside from some crates? We heard this is the missing teacher's daughter. Sorry, the laboratory's occupied right now. She turns to you and freezes. 1/3 of her concern is your behavior, another third is your appearance, and then there's something else there underneath. I've been tasked with finding Cornelius's wand, and I wanted to look around in here. Are you the only one who comes down here? Well, the laboratory isn't all that popular. Why's that? You look around at the moldy walls and ceiling covered cobwebs. Oh, you're not a wizard. She looks at your belt, searching for a wand. It's all because of the gradual dilution of magical blood. Herbs and potions have no effect on wizards nowadays. So there's not really much point in making anything in here. Even the losers kids who want to get loopy off mint don't come here anymore. You alright? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with her work, but her hands are slightly shaking. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius's wand. It was stolen today. Oh, no, I don't know anything. Her hand starts shaking even harder. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help. I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. Girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is my father. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that he got caught up in something bad. I'd be grateful if you could find out what's happening with him. She turns to you again, but keeps her eyes on the floor. Got it. I'll go look for the strange teacher. Anything? Oh. Oop, oop. There we go. Let's go ahead and make some ink while I'm here. Alright, so I don't have enough metal for both. Let's do a lockpick. So I feel like I'm gonna need that more than anything right now. So let's hit the wine cellar real quick. The door with the key. Oh, there's more metal. God damn it. So let's go make the pliers while we're at it. Alright, so let's go back down. Oh, the girl's gone. And so are they. Pick the lock. It's dark in here, but that's not a problem. You can open the lock by the sound. You work the lockpick into the hole and the lock opens with a click. Got jewels and a ring. Alright. Alright, so let's head back to the library real quick. Oh, see if we can't open up the desk. Because it gave me the option for either lockpick or pliers. So, since we have both, let's go ahead and head back. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. Let's go ahead and pick the lock. Turns out to be a simple one. You quickly open it using the lockpick. Alright, we got a bottle, some coins, and a ring. Alright. So, not much in those. I didn't really expect much. So. But, exploration and all. You never know in adventure games when something might come in handy. I should probably heal myself real quick. Let's go ahead. Bread and an apple. Go up to the main hall, and we'll head upstairs. It's the only place we have not explored yet. Secretive teacher. Hey, that's our teacher. Let's see, I think this is the room. Checks the papers he's holding one more time, then goes into the classroom. Who is this? A hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door, whispering something incomprehensible. Listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished. Are you alright? Silence. Touch his shoulder. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing on the other side. First one click, then a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. With each click, the emblems depicting the candles on your side of the door turn. Look at the floor. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you find a small gold-plated lighter. It's beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. Lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel, and the spark grows into a green flame. Wow. Examine the door. The door looks more like a work of art, with interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door, you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down now. Pull on the door. We need to make a deal with him right now. Well, he might be in trouble. And you did say you wanted to help everyone here. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. Alright, so. Door's still locked. So we need to figure out office, table, crayons. Hello? The wizard glances up at you quickly. Are you a teacher here? I teach the first years the sign alphabet, and I conduct my own research in my free time. What's that you have there? Pointed at the strange device on his desk. It's just an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher the signs. Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered? It's more like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard has been wanting to share his discoveries with someone for a long time. The signs are on a barrier, and I insist it will be called a barrier, not a wall. Because the primary functions of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside. Destructive force? Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier of symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planets will perish, including our own. Okay. So I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are some kind of message, and it may be an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message and not just use its power letter by letter, as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who realized the letters on the wall, area, the letters on the barrier might form words. No, that was also Cornelius. But I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation. Did you say Cornelius? I just so happen to be looking for Cornelius's wand. Have you heard about its disappearance? Yes, Cornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value. It's a paradox. Yes, I've heard of it. The Cornelius Paradox. The wizard nods respectfully. And what have you managed to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. It's possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all of these difficulties, I have been able to decipher 2 words. Wow. Property of. Is that all? Yes. Property of. Property of who? He shrugs. Hmm. Well, that was a bit of background. Hmm. That was a bit of interesting background. I mean, office. Ah, the headmaster's room. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decide to steal the headmaster's papers. Call it writer's intuition. There's something important inside. Not every prop is Chekhov's gun. You try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a traitorous creaking sound. Shh! Do you want the headmaster to hear you? Damn. You insert the lockpick into the briefcase's locking, trying to be as quiet as you can. Quickly pick the lock. Apple, bread, and bottle. Well, take it. Candle. Candlestick holding an unlit candle catches your eye. Look, that candle looks like the ones we saw on that strange teacher's door. Should we try and light it? Light it with the lighter. You flick the lighter, and the candle starts burning with a green flame. Impressive. Let's go take a look at the door and see if anything's changed. We'll take those. The old headmaster. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense! Why would I do such a thing? You didn't want the wand to be sold, and you decided that it was the best way to protect it. Look out there. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above you, can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. Are those the signs? Yes, and they're written there for us. He places a hand on his chest. Not for them, he indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now, they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans. To their level. It doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even the damned quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things. And they are not. This was our world. He pounds his fist against the desk. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers on his desk. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? Because you look like the kind of fellow who can get a strong drink. Old man laughs into his beard. What? Are your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about that student. He definitely doesn't need to know about that. Need to know you're giving teenagers drinks. Yeah, I just need a little something. I don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. The old master opens his desk drawer and starts looking for something. Here you go. I'm not supposed to be drinking nowadays anyway. Hands you the key. So this opens the wine cellar? There's no wine cellar in this school. The key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall that you can pull to open my secret hiding place. Headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through. What do you know about the undead walls? It's an old school legend. They're just made up. For made up creatures, there's certainly been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, uncertain times. Rumors start flying. Pay them no mind. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers on his desk. Okay. Well, we know where to get a drink now. Oh. The door is still locked. But one of them has been school class schedules. The Imperials have less than the others. Oh, you know, that makes sense. Is there a candle in here? There sure is. Flick the lighter and the candle starts burning. That's two. Let's go into this classroom. We haven't been here yet. Classroom. Candle. Excuse me. The teacher peers at your ID badge. No one called for a janitor? The students turn to look at you and start giggling. Silently sit down at a desk. Lore. The lecturer stares you in the eye, trying to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank. You spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now, time to check your homework, Mirush. Yes? A thin boy stands up from his desk in the front row. List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dorimori, Rebus Nemus, and Chetis Metis. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. What is it meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first signs came to fruition. The first through seventh generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells that they deciphered from the wall. Very good, sit down. Alright, real quick, I just had a thought. Aha! There it is. You know, we're only an hour 20 in. I forgot to turn on the desktop audio. There's really nothing other than the soothing sounds. Very good, sit down. We're gonna keep listening. And the most significant events of those years, Royana? A sly, pudgy girl in the second row stands up. The creation of the Great Canal? She looks uncertainly at the teacher, who nods. The 40-kilometer-wide river canal that separates the left and the right sides of New River Lake. Dorimori created it with splitting magic, which sign is now shattered. At these words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next we have the Silver Era, or the Knights of the Bright Lights. Leonard. That's when the wizards attempted to seize power. First was Royal the Third. Then there was a second attempt by Valo the Fourth. Valox the Fourth, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A light-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Gold Era, please? That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated, when magic clinics, Baratus's combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good. I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we going to sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. Good. There's Candle. Anything else in here? Teacher's desk. Attic door. The drawer of the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? The drawer is closed. There must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. We'll pick the lock. I guess we need a crowbar. Any of the students' desks interesting? Nope. Teacher's desk. Let's go to the attic. While we're here, may as well. Come on, into the attic. The door is locked. Okay, so we can't go there. It doesn't even give me the option, so that's just, yeah, we can't go there right now. Alright, and into the other classroom. Into the programming class. Candle? Candle. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you. You're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you'd like. We just started. We'll listen to this lecture too. Let's continue. Where did we leave off? You said there's huge potential inside of us, and we need to realize that potential by becoming programmers. And I argued that there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right. And you said it's the Kornelius Paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Cornelius's wand. The one that was stolen today. It's charged with... Hey, let me explain. I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady already started, let her continue. The wand is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness or makes everyone immortal. Or kills everyone, mutters the interrupting student. The wand is incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares try it out to see what magic is held inside it. That's the Kornelius Paradox. So it's Schrodinger's cat. It's both useful and useless until somebody tries it. That may be relevant to our topic today, too. But if I was in your position, I would be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell that's not quite as useful as the other spells, many doors will still be opened for that person in the outside world. Keep listening. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. That's nothing new for us. A few other students chime in, agreeing with him. I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, he opens the folder in front of him. We're planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. Then I couldn't count on that happening. A few students laugh. Our last headmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. Well, that's all I have for you right now. Let's see you soon in our first transitionary classes. Sparse applause fills the classroom. The students start to disperse. I mean, he actually has the students' best interest at heart. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning. That's 3. The teacher is stupid, and so is this lecture. There's a desk. Hey, tools. Always use those. I'm not so sure about this programming thing. Let's go talk to the teacher. Become my buddy. Teacher thumbs through a folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school and the wand went missing the very same day. Pretty suspicious. Hold on just 1 second. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason I decided to do something far more important and study programming. He sounds annoyed. I need the key to the storage room. Odd that the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into the endlessly deep pockets in his jacket and searches around, then finally hands you a brass key. Here you go. They gave it to me today. Thanks. Alright, let's go in here. Maybe there's a candle in here. Oh, crap. Open the door with the key. There's a candle. Lighter. It's writing desk. Oh, fancy. Barrel of alcohol. Bottle of wine. Take it. Alright, well, we got a bottle of wine. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, anything else of interest? Doesn't look like it, so we'll just go back out to the hallway. Oh, was that all 5? Did I lose count? One in here, one in here, one in here, 2 in here. That was all 5. Before we do that, because I feel like that's gonna move the story forward, let's explore just a hair more. Go to the wine cellar. Open the door with key. Candlestick. That opens that up. Barrels. So we need crowbar. And we have 2 bottles of wine. Ha ha ha. Alright. Laboratory. Can I make the crowbar yet? I can. And let's make some ink while I'm at it. Never know when that'll come in handy. Actually, thankfully the stream is about 30 seconds behind. I looked over and saw my crafting components. I was like, yeah, I could probably make one more. Especially looking down at my ink stash right now, and I'm very low. I'll go ahead and chug that real quick. Now I have the crowbar. Where was the other thing that I needed the crowbar for? I honestly don't remember. Mushrooms! Mushrooms! Okay. How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I was testing my mic levels real quick, making sure that you guys could hear me. And back to Twitch. Where was it? Wasn't it in the, Oh, it was the teacher's desk. That's right. Listen, we might make it through this book today. The locked drawer of the teacher's used crowbar. Well, you insert the crowbar. Push harder. Drawer creaks, a thin crack appears in it, and then part of the drawer flies off with a crash. Wow, you really smashed it up. But just imagine what kind of treasure we'll find inside. Oh. We found probably some students' essays that probably aren't going to be graded now. So I need to go give the alcohol to the student. Which is in this dorm. Found out that right-click cancels shady student. Well, did you get the bottle? Took you long enough. Are you gonna take it or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What was it you wanted? The painting? Go on. It's ugly art anyway. Pulls the huge portrait out from under the bed. Thanks. Careful with that wine. We'll come back in a little bit later. He'll be passed out. Alright, so we need to find... So we need to find where this portrait goes. Goes right there, I'm guessing. Slid right into place. Hello. Secret room. You suddenly stopped dead in your tracks. Oh, found some undead. Undead! Quiet! Don't make any noise, they haven't noticed us yet. Walk away. There's a chest there. Screw it, let's go fight some undead. Never mind. Silence broken by the floorboards creaking under your feet. God damn it! The undead are heading straight for you. Fight. I knew that was too easy. We need... Up. Missed. Let's go ahead and stun. Hit. Slash. Ow. Missed. Oh, fuck you. Oh, crap. Slash. Fuck off. There we go. We did it. I already got what's in the chest. Nothing else of interest here. Okay. I think that's all the side stuff. So now let's go through the candle door, shall we? I could probably make another bottle of ink, but I feel like I'll be okay. Let me go ahead and heal just to be safe. Pull and bottle of ink. Oh. Secretive teacher. Man is on his knees amidst scattered papers covered in various variations of the same symbol. It's the healing magic symbol. I knew right away that you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will, I no longer care. I tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writing all over them. I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbol by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in Wizard in jail. He picks up the new piece of paper. I tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what I hoped would happen. He paused. That's 1 year of community service. Damn it. I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it. Can't find them anymore. That's 2 years of hard labor. The man raises his eyes to you, and you see that his face is literally covered in strange, painful-looking cracks. The man notices your ID, your janitor ID badge, and freezes. Wait a minute. You're not from the Inquisition? Time to clean up, sir. The wizard stares at you, shocked. Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. And judging by all this, you're not great. Yes, you're right. Out of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. Did you steal Cornelius's wand? What? Cornelius's wand? Why would I steal that? I don't know. Maybe it would help you. What if there's healing magic being held inside of it? Even if there was, one spell would only last me a week, and the sickness would come back. I finally found this chapter in the text. He has nothing to do with the wand. He's a maid wizard. He's a maid wizard who dies at the end of the book. Good timing. Do you need help? There's no use. Clenches his teeth and convulsions pass through his body. What should I tell your daughter? It's best if she doesn't see me like this. Tell her I left the school and nothing else. What's wrong with you? This is a process that affects a rare type of wizard. They call us maid wizards, since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means, and now my body is rejecting that blood. And there's nothing that can suppress the reaction. Can't you just drain the magic blood back? Been inside me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easy. My whole body is infused with magic, and now I'm going to pay for that. Try to cure him. Are you sure? It won't be easy, even with ink. I want to try. The wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. Not sure if anything useful will happen with these shackles on me. I can't. Give him some of your blood. A drop of your blood falls into the wizard's hand. What the? The wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move. Let me finish. Rewrite his illness. You concentrate, and a stream of ink jumps from your fingers into the teacher's hand, where it's instantly absorbed. Suddenly, the shackles around your wrist give off burning coldness. What kind of magic is this? There's still not enough. He needs more. Are you sure you'll be alright? I hope so. Give him more blood. Blood starts flowing along with the ink. You can feel all memory from this illness being wiped from this world. The cold emanating from your shackles is becoming unbearable. But you're finished now. What did you do to me? It's not important. I hope you get better now. The wizard is still staring at you, shocked, trying to understand what is going on. You notice the cracks on his face starting to dissipate slightly. How are you? Are you alright? Yes. I think so. You did the right thing. I hope so. Icy pain shoots through them, and the skin starts to crack from the cold. Anything else of interest in here? Oh, hold on. How much you want to bet the daughter has the wand? Now you tell her her father's going to be okay. She's going to give it to it. She's going to give it to us. And real quick, once again, I'm going to heal. Laboratory. Did you find out what's wrong with my father? What do you know about made wizards? They're the dumbest people imaginable. Why are you asking? You should live with what you're given. Why mess with magic if it's not meant for you? I don't understand those people. Did you find out what's wrong with with my father? I found him, and he's gonna be fine. Where is he? The door with the candle emblems on it. He's in there. All right, I'll go see him. And what do you mean he'll be fine? Was he in danger? Some minor health problems, but he took care of them. All right, I'll ask him for the details myself. This is for you. Thanks for your help. Glad I could help. Workbench. Real quick, we're gonna... Oh. Just in case. Alright, so... what now? Talk to me, kid. Hey, how's it going? Have you found out anything yet? Oh, you found him. What was wrong with him? He was sick, but he didn't touch the wand. Some relief. Glad to hear it. Well, that's one less suspect, right? Did you find out anything else? Let's go back to the candle door real quick. Talk to the tired teacher. I feel different. Alright. I don't know what we need to do next. Like, we found out about the undead, found out about the tired teacher. Let's go to the headmaster. Oh, the missing student. I forgot about that one. So we need to talk to the receptionist. I don't have time for you right now, man. And now, young man, I'm incredibly busy. Headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations. The receptionist remains focused on the TV screen. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor who keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. A second year, right? I've heard a little about him already. Do you know anything about his disappearance? I know that he's an idiot. What's his name? Mendes. Last name? He's part of the Ziplik Guild. They don't have last names. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. Who might know more about him? His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. Smoking? You let them do that? It's not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anyone else who might have seen him? Ooh, excuse me. Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing wand. Oh, right. I don't have any more questions. I won't interrupt you. So, we need to go talk to the smoking kids in the bathroom. I thought that was smoke. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop on the conversation. Apollo is such a traitor. The whole school is talking about him yesterday. What'd he do? He lit the candle, if you can believe it, with his wand. See a puff of smoke. Yeah, no way. Even the headmaster can't do anything like that now. The new one, definitely not. Or he tied a match to his wand, more likely. Just like Mendes did, remember? Where'd he go, anyway? Mendes? He was in the infirmary last I heard. Yeah, sure, all cozy under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of here like he planned. Haven't seen him since morning. I thought he was all talk, but I guess not. Hiss of a cigarette butts put out marks the end of the conversation. The voices fall silent and the door opens. You press yourself against the wall and they don't notice you. Someone named Mendes who ran away from the school. You think he took our wand? We'll need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. So he's in the infirmary. Where the hell's the infirmary? Talk to the receptionist? I don't have any more questions. Infirmary. I've explored everywhere, but I did not see an infirmary. Okay. I mean... Let me go into the secret room real quick. Just making sure there wasn't anything in here. Secret passage in there or something that the, since we got this portrait in the missing student's dormitory, I was thinking maybe that might have something to do with it. Anyway. Hey, kid. Gale waves at you. What are you doing here, anyway? I'm waiting for a lecture to start. Today they're going to talk about intersecting sign coordinates. I see. Think of where he might be. Let's talk to this student again. That stuff's not bad. Yeah. Alright. Upper hallway. Da-da-da-da-da. Walk away. Kinda... Like, we've been everywhere, but I didn't see... All they really mentioned was that he was in an infirmary. Wait. There was one door I couldn't get through. About the attic. Door's locked. Anything in here? Alright. Like, I have no idea where this kid is. Storage room. Let's go check in there because... Infirmary. Like, we've literally been everywhere at this point. Let's check in here again. Dead. Nothing there. Okay. unusual. Well, I found they're probably off doing some unsavory things to someone who tried to kill them. Um, 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 um. Let's go to the headmaster's office. I haven't been in there since the beginning. Tools. Always take tools. Isn't the old director our chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the second floor. I gave orders not to let him out, and if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? Might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. Headmaster scowls. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know straight away. Laptop. 0.02%. Change points. 0.021. Back to... Oh... Lobby. Go back to the bathroom, see if there's anything. Maybe we can find the Chamber of Secrets on this tab. Library, maybe? Like, I really haven't got a clue who this kid could be. Shell. Second shell. Third book on the left. Yeah, a clean shelf. You are looking at a clean, empty shelf. Alright. Oh. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. Greet them. Hello. My back's about to give out lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which is wrapped with a sturdy leather strap. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame closer to the metal seal holding. In an instant, The melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? Oh, yeah. The lanky one takes something out of the box is glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir. It'll light up my house. Step in. Hey, you! Put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I've spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. Let's show him, Nikki. All right. All right. Well, go ahead and slash this guy. Oh, he hit me. And drain a little bit of ink. There we go. Oh, you're both hitting. Well, let's do a stun. There we go. Alright. One more slash and set him straight. There we go. You're one tough idiot, damn it. Fine, you win. He closes the pilfered box and puts it back in place. That's better. Seen a kid around here? Name's Mendes. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. Lanky mover coughs loudly. Nope, haven't seen him. Students hang around out here sometimes. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any lately. Do whatever the hell you want, idiot. Boxes. Boxes. Peptides. And someone's belongings wrapped in paper. You find a few useful items among them. Okay. In the torn box. No one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on, look at that one down there. You notice the tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems to have already been opened. Don't give me away. Ronnie's scared-looking boy is sitting in the box with a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered in crumbs and sawdust. You're Mendes, I assume? Huh? How do you know my name? What are you doing in there? Hiding? I see that. Why? I want to get out of this school. All we do here is waste time. Everyone else is doing real stuff, going to college or work or whatever. Just my luck, I was born with these powers. Where's Kornelius' wand? What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why'd you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. The robe and starts showing you his pockets, revealing nothing but half a loaf of bread. Looks like he's telling the truth. He's just a student who wants to drop out of school. Oh, I still had to check. Alright, come on, get out of there. Wait! Why should I come out? Don't make me go back. Glance over at the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you, and it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box. Let them take me away from this school. Are you sure you thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? I've been here for 2 years. You've been here for 2 years, and you wanted that all to be for nothing. Yeah, I've been here for 2 years, or this morning, one of the two. Feels like it's been here for 2 years. 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you at least have some kind of plan? Of course. I'm gonna go see my uncle. He'll help me find work. Said I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mendes, it's your choice. Since you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. You close the box and walk away. One less mystery now. Plus, we definitely helped him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ended up having a pretty good life outside the school. Box with Mendes inside. So where the fuck's the wand? I swear to God, if the little mousy shit has it. Where is he? Where's the little mousy shit? Uh-huh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah, there's only one door that I could interact with that I couldn't go in. It's still locked. It's locked. See. Was right here. Where'd he go? And he disappears right after I finish all 3 side quests. Like... see if the headmaster's made any progress. Oh, it went back down. Where is he? Where's Mikhail? Didn't really have any. 2 students are whispering excitedly to each other in the middle of the main hall. Did you hear? They found the wand thief up in the attic. God dang it! I don't know. I think it was one of the students. Both headmasters are up there now. I just saw the headmaster. You say that like you haven't already read the ending and found out who stole the wand. The truth is, you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends yet. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? Students turn to look at you. Up the stairs, then into the classroom on the left. The attic door is at the back of the classroom. Let's go. Fucking Mikhail. There he is. What on earth are you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand. I'll deal with him myself. Mikhail, just calm down for a second. If you take even a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. You'll both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow. He looks at you. Hey, I thought we were pals. You don't know me. What's the janitor doing here? What's the janitor doing here? I heard noises and came to see what was happening. You may go. Your help is not needed here. I think I'll stay. Fine then. Those boxes back there are quite dusty. Get to work. I'm not a janitor. Who are you then? A plumber? Oh, yes. Are you here about that clogged toilet? I'm here for Cornelius's wand. Another one. Why do you want it? He's gonna pay me very well for it. Oh! That was the worst scream I think I've ever done. Hold on. When you say they'll pay you well, how much is that? Shut up. I have the wand. I'm the one who decides what will happen to it. Alright. I was planning on deciding its fate quietly, by myself. Now you're involved. Hang on. I understand us three. Why do you even want it? None of your business. Stay where you are. Let's just calm down and... Nobody move. The old man suddenly pulls out a revolver. The fuck? Out from under his robe and starts waving it in all directions. Either you give me back the wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh, damn! What the hell did you get a gun? He claps his hand on his head. Calm down, just calm down. I thought you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me. He reaches out for the wand, keeping the revolver aimed. If we try to take it from him, something bad's gonna happen. Be more careful with your gun, please. You lean over toward the old man and notice the revolver isn't loaded. I was just about to tell you it's not loaded. Good timing. Mikhail bends Cornelius' wand enough for it to crack slightly. At the same time, you hear an echoing noise ringing out from somewhere above. Everyone freezes. Do you think this is a joke? I'm so sick of your sniveling. And your panicking. And your weird head. There's no more magic. Bill realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that it's still around. I know why you care about this wand so much, old man. But it's time to move on. Stop being indecisive. He looks at the new headmaster. Stop living in the past. He looks at the old headmaster. And stop lying. Any last words from you three? You're going to regret this. Who do you think you are, you brat? Mikhail turns his gaze to the new headmaster. I understand how you feel, and I want to move forward. Can't we find a way that doesn't involve breaking walls? He only smirks in response, then turns to you. Agree with the new headmaster. I agree with the headmaster. You should give it back. Magic is dying, and everything will happen on its own anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Why? I've had enough of this. Time stops. Your eyes fall on Cornelius's wand. First on one, then on the other. They're both falling through the air. He broke the wand. Why am I seeing two wands? Slowly, it dawns on you. Huh? What are you talking about? The left and right halves of the wand land on the floor at Mikhail's feet. The old man stares at the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. The new headmaster sighs softly. Mikhail looks at his hands where a few slivers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. So, does this mean we failed the order? You start to hear a loud rumbling sound from somewhere up above. I don't know. The phone call from before pops into your head, the conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete this order successfully. The old man falls to his knees, trying to piece the wand back together. Fuck. You prod him aside with your foot and pick up what remains of the wand. Give it to me. The old man seems to have gone completely insane. The rumbling sound gets louder. What's happening? He looks at the ceiling. We need to go. The old man starts laughing loudly. The rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. We need to go! Oh. The cover changed. Wait, did the cover change on the other ones as well? I think it did. Wasn't there a Thor's hammer on the front of the book, on the front of the last one? And it was gone when we came back? Oh. He broke the wand. He broke the wand. The little shit broke the wand. And I think we just escaped right after... I think we escaped right before the apocalypse. Did you get the item? Well, I can explain what happened. You'd better see this for yourself. I think we're fired again. Yep. We didn't get paid this time. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Well, here you go. Here we go. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? A month later. Oh. My head is killing me. Oh. Apparently we've been on a drunken bender for a month. Did we try to drink bleach? Or were we cleaning? I don't know what the implication there is. More ink drained, increased damage. I'm not worried about more ink drained, but increased damage sounds lovely. We have a cactus. Hello? Leave me alone already. Hi, I heard you were having some problems with the client. Oh, it's you, Vince. No, nothing too bad. I can try to talk to him again if you want. I don't know. I feel like this work just isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do this and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. I know, I'm just not sure this is the right path. bring me nothing but suffering. And I'm not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with this a little longer. 3 more orders and you're done. Yeah. Hold on. Did I ever tell you how many orders I had left? Yes, of course. Did you forget? Alright. Okay, I'll call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. Alright. So, I know the stream's running a little long. I was only going to do a 2-hour, but I had to finish that up. And now I want to see what the next book is. Hello? Fine. I want to give you one more chance. You fired me twice! You? I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. You failed me before, and it's most unlike me to give you another chance. I still haven't forgotten over your mishap with the wand, but I think we can come to a compromise. Compromise? It's not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble there. I had to pull them out. They're not expendable, but you'd be perfect for the job. He's calling us expendable. I mean, that's fair. I'm surprised, That wand was a pretty important job. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going. The order is at your door. Just try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? I can smell your breath through the phone, dude. Alright. Well. Bar tab from Altpliver Fint. Woo! That is a lot of euro. Broken wine glass, broken porcelain plate, broken decorative vase, broken bar stool, broken 2-person table, moral damages 5,830 euro. Whoa. How do you know what I do with my free time? I saw it in the news. You destroyed a bar. We got a new case.
It's easy to get a new one.
Put this on the desk. Alright, what are we getting this time? Oh, is that what I think it is? Black River Drifters. Excalibur. Infiltrate the book Black River Drifters by Elena von Belro. Ooh. The Sword in the Stone itself. Well, guys, this is the sneak peek at next stream. I'll be playing this later in the week as we go back through Excalibur. Oh man, that, like, I can't get over that the wand broke. I was prepared for just about anything. I was not prepared for him to actually break the wand. Whew. Also, that took a lot longer than I thought it would, mostly because there was a lot of backtracking and figuring out what to do and trying to remember what to do and all that. But yeah, this is where I'm going to call the stream before we get sucked into another book. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this, please go ahead and give us a follow. I do different narrative games throughout the week. More experimental, still narrative games on the weekends. This one I do want to finish. This will probably be incorporated into the weekly streams. Maybe I'll play this later on tonight. Who knows? I am going to do a nightly stream, so I'll be back here later on, either playing this, or my original plan was to go back to Star Trek, because I do want to finish that up. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next stream.